What's going on, guys? King Sign back with another video, and in today's video I'll be talking about a quick tip that will help you when you work out. So when you work out and you're doing very extremely hard exercises, for example compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench pressing, pull-ups, dips, those types of movements, all the compound movements when you need to exert an extremely large amount of force, you should listen to music that gets you going, music that'll pump you up, music that'll get you inspired. Because if you do this, then you'll allow yourself to get the most out of the lift as possible. If you don't do this, then you won't be able to get as much out of it. So, and also when you do cardio, so that's when you're lifting. So now, when you do cardio for the second thing, when you're going hard on cardio, whatever it is that you do, elliptical, you run outside, you do, the exercise bike, you run on the treadmill, whatever type of cardio that you do, make sure that you're also still listening to music that pumps you up. Whatever it is that gets you going, whether that's rap, rock, metal, whatever it is that gets you going. So those are the two types. Number one, compound movements, listen to music that gets you going. And number two, when you're doing cardio, very, very extremely hard, listen to music that gets you going. Now, after you're done lifting and you've got through your compound movements and you've got through all your hard exercises, then you can go on to listening to podcasts and knowledge and YouTube videos and things of that sort. So that way you're at least learning something and your mind isn't just going off into space the whole time. Working out is something all of us need to do in our lives, and it can get a bit tedious and boring at times. So this is why it's important that, and why I mentioned in this video, is to listen to knowledge while you work out, because it can keep you from getting on board. You can learn something new while you're working out, unlike music where you just want to get to the end of the lift and you're not really looking forward to anything else about the lift. You just want to get through it. So this is where knowledge and podcasts and things of that sort can come into play and can help you a lot, because they'll help you learn something new, and you'll be intentful with your exercise as well. Same thing when you're doing cardio. When you're done with the hard cardio, when you're walking, like what I'm doing, or if you're done doing the hardest possible exercise, then you can move on to knowledge and learning something new, and you can grow that way instead of listening to knowledge. Like, for example, when you're in the car, you shouldn't listen to any music at all. And I believe it's a huge waste of time, because music is just, all it is motivation. And you don't need any motivation if you're watching this channel. All you need is discipline, you need knowledge, you need things that are gonna help you grow. Motivation can only get you so far. Obviously, it's helpful to keep it in mind at all times. You always want your motivation to be, you want to be able to read your goals every day. You want your motivation to be at the top of yourself all the time. But discipline is overall going to be better for you. So that's why knowledge in the car is going to be better for you. Avoid listening to music when you're in the car. Avoid listening to music when you're done with your hard exercise in the gym and you just are ready to, I don't want to say coasting, but you've done the hard exercises, all the compound lifts, all of those are done. Now you're just out here in the lift, you're doing the accessory movements, which don't require as much energy as the compounds. That's when you can use your knowledge. But it's going to be extremely hard for you to listen to knowledge when you're doing a back squat with 315 on your back. It's going to be really hard to listen to knowledge from either a podcast, YouTube video, things of that sort. So that's where you need to listen to hard music that gets you going. I hope this video helped you a lot. That's the main message I wanted to take away from you. It helps you when you do your workouts. Music and knowledge. Kind of differentiating the two. That way you're listening to knowledge at certain points in your workout, and you're also listening to music at certain points in your workout. And I hope that both music and knowledge, now you know how and when to listen to each of both when you're working out. I hope that video helped. If you liked the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.